Today we're reviewing what I think is one of the top competitors for the best dad shoe in the New Balance lineup, the New Balance 530. Let's start with the fit. These shoes are very spacious. It doesn't look like it, but there's a lot of space in these. The toe box is wide and the shoe fits loose. You can go true to size. Now, a lot of people are gonna say, don't go true to size, go half size down. If you go half size down, you might run into the squeezing of the size of your foot a little bit if you do, so you're gonna lose a little bit of comfort. Now, look at that. Wait, get it, camera? Damn, look at that. The midsole is nice and thick with about an inch of thickness. It's juicy. Before we go any further, stop right now and check to make sure there isn't a middle-aged man drooling over your shoulder just staring at the screen, because I know. Hey, keep them back. Keep them back. Is it all clear? Okay, we're gonna keep going. Unlike a lot of other New Balance shoes, these actually don't have any wide sizing, but the toe box is so spacious that I don't think you really need it. That is including if you have a wide foot. I know a lot of y'all say, hey, I got wide feet, should I get these? I think you'll be okay with these. Let's go deeper into the comfort. You can really wear this shoe all day and then some. These have a firmness to them that makes them feel a lot more different than your normal casual wear shoe. That's because it's technically a running shoe. I know, because the way it is. It also says it on the tongue. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it isn't the most comfortable shoe I own. I think that title still goes to the New Balance 9060, which you can watch a review right there if you want to. But this is a good contender for it. These don't really squeeze your feet even if you tie the laces tight. I tied them toddler tight and they still felt pretty comfortable. These feel good as soon as you put them on, but there is a slight more break-in period, like a week or so, but that's really it. And because they are purpose-made running shoes, they're super lightweight. Like, forget they're on my feet lightweight. Not forget that I don't have shoes on, but you know what I mean. I don't feel the heaviness when I lift my foot up. Now it's probably a good time to check over your shoulder again for that middle-aged man, because these bad boys are screaming and it's about to get even crazier. There is an insole, obviously, but it's very thin. And the outsole is also there, but it's nothing much to write home about. The midsole, just like many other running shoes, really is the star of this shoe. And I mentioned that the break-in time is probably about a week, but for some people it might be even faster than that, like a few days, depending on how often you wear them. And since this is a proclaimed dad shoe, I went ahead and did a bunch of dad things. I went grocery shopping, I cleaned out the garage, I spent 2 hours in Home Depot thinking about projects that I'll never do, and if it wasn't 10 degrees outside, I would probably go cut the lawn in these right now. I needed to make 0 adjustments throughout the day, and these bad boys are pretty easy to put on. I don't know why I said it like that, like I was questioning myself as I was saying it. They're pretty easy to put on. Even down to the silhouette, these scream I'm for 40-year-olds, but forget all that, for real. These are for anybody. I can see anybody wearing a pair of these because they make sense. A lot of people run in casual shoes that used to be running shoes, like the Reebok Classics, for instance, or like Air Max 1s, which you can run in them, but they're not really made for that anymore. They're more casual shoes. Rarely is it vice versa, where people can buy a running shoe that acts as a pretty good casual shoe as well. Now, I know everybody's like, oh, I wear my Hokas every day. Calm down. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that these have a very casual look to them compared to, say, Hokas or anything else that you usually buy for running. They're a really good middle ground. It's like one of those things where every shark is a fish, but every fish isn't a shark. These are sharks. They can do both without many drawbacks, and I think that's a big attractor for many people. Now, you're probably like, oh, Chris, that's all well and good, but New Balances are expensive. And there is one thing about that: the price of these. In today's world, $150 really isn't that expensive, but it's also not that cheap. So it's a good thing that these retail for $100, and I've seen them cheaper than that. For $100, you're getting a real leather, multiple material, lightweight, and very durable shoe. I know there isn't much leather here, but at least it's real. Even better, the less popular colorways go for less, like any other shoe, but since these retail at $100, you can find them pretty cheap. If you're okay with getting some bright colors, you might be able to find a really good deal. And honestly, that's something you don't usually see with New Balances right now, because they're growing in popularity, not going down. The only drawback I did notice as far as price and quality of materials is that the laces are worse quality, bad, whatever you want to call it, than other New Balances in comparison, like the 9060s, which are $160. But Even the 874s, which are actually a little bit cheaper than these, had what seemed like are better laces. But these are running shoes, so maybe that's something to take into account about it. But laces, come on, it's not that big of a deal. In the $100 price range, if you like something that's more athletic looking and you need something for regular exercise and running errands, then these are a great buy for that. Okay, now go lock your door, because surely the 40-something is trying to break in by any means necessary. And as always, I will see you in the next one.